Are you the type of person who loves wearing masks, picking off your victim one by one, knowing that your mask is going to be the last thing they ever see before you kill them? But the main important question is, are you tired of your brand new mask getting dirty, dusty, or messed up, rotted, scuffy, and messed up due to either sweat or you not just taking care of your masks overall? Or hey, let's say if you accidentally kill someone, blood will spatter all over your mask. Do you hate that? And worry that it might stain your brand new mask that you desperately want to keep clean? Well, Asylum Ghost, in this video, I'm going to tell you 4 ways on how to take care of your masks, so that way they won't rot, get dirty, or as the dirt's already getting on there, or like blood or whatever, it will continue to build up and just get messy. This is going to be a video on how to prevent all of that. Alright, now let's get to it. Before I start off with this video about mask care, 4 ways on how to take care of your mask, I have to get 2 things out of the way. Number 1, I decided to wear my new t-shirt that my mom got me, my new Friday the 13th t-shirt. I'm absolutely loving it. Thanks, Mom. And 2, I want to give a shout out to our Scream Queen, Miss Liz. Now, if you don't know who Miss Liz is a really cool horror fanatic. She has a really cool YouTube channel where she does really cool live streams, where basically you do like a watch lawn party, you chat on her live streams and all that stuff. And she also does really cool videos where she goes into Spirit Halloween, specifically making a video for a type of character. For an example, if she would go into Spirit Halloween and focus on Jason, she'll look at the Jason merchandise. Same thing with Michael Myers, Freddy Krueger. I don't know if she did Leatherface, if I remember, but I think she did Ghostface, if I remember correctly. And overall, her YouTube channel is pretty cool. She's a really cool person, and it just shows with her love and passion she has with slasher films, and also, you know, horror films and all that stuff. And, you know, she's a really cool person. But she actually recommended me that I should do a video like this about mask care. So if it wasn't for Miss Liz, Asylum Ghost, this video wouldn't exist. I wouldn't be wearing this really cool t-shirt right now. So let's all thank Miss Liz for that. If you want to check out her channel, her link will be in the description below. And while you're there, please subscribe to her channel. And also don't forget to join her live streams. Alright then, Asylum Ghost, let's get to the video. Let's start off with things pretty simple, shall we? Mask number 1, a hockey mask, a white goalie mask. You know, look at this mask. It looks pretty brand new. It looks clean. It doesn't look scuffed. Ignore the straps not being there. But this mask looks pretty clean. Looks pretty nice. But there are some serious consequences that can ruin that clean aesthetic. For an example, if you happen to get blood on your mask and you're freaking out thinking it's going to stain the mask forever and leave this permanent spot where it's faded but still pretty visible, do not worry. Clean up to the rescue. Grab yourself a damp paper towel and basically rub away some of the blood. This will get most of the chunky bits off while you move on to the next step. Make sure you get most of it off though, because you don't want big clumps, because otherwise if you use this next product that I'm about to talk about, you're going to end up smudging the blood all over the mask even more, and you might accidentally get it on the inside of the mask. So make sure you use a damp paper towel that's not wet, because if you do, the water might interfere with the blood and it might get all runny and coat the inside, which has foam padding in it. So it might make the foam padding slightly pink, which you don't want. Now this stuff is your best friend when it comes to cleaning. Clorox wipe. You want to use this because it will take most of the blood off and be a completely clean slate. And go ahead and rub that all over the mask. Make sure you get it all out of the nooks and crannies in case your mask has subtle surface scratches. Mine certainly does. Make sure you keep doing that, keep doing it until it is well sanitized and clean. And voila! You should have a pretty clean hockey mask, or any mask that's painted white, or just a white mask in general. But look at that, looks brand new. Now let's move on to the next mask. Mask number 2. We're getting into latex mask territory. The most common mask that any slasher would wear, a latex mask. But the latex mask I'm going to focus on is a latex skeleton mask. Overall, this mask is a pretty nicely detailed mask, repainted by me. The sculpt is pretty good. However, there are a few things that might completely disrupt and destroy that sculpt, mainly the sweat and the oils from your skin. A latex material is a natural material that rots during the oils from your skin or wherever you store your mask. So when you're storing your latex mask, make sure you don't store it somewhere where it's too hot or cold, otherwise it might get rotted and pretty much damaged. You want to store it in a room temperature environment. But with that step out of the way, well, basically that bonus step, let's go ahead and actually clean the mask. So after you're done wearing your mask, and if it's pretty funky and your sweat is pretty much soaking inside the mask, here's the most important step on how to eliminate that rotting process: cornstarch. What you want to do is get your cornstarch and put it in a container, then sprinkle a generous amount on the inside of the mask. What the cornstarch will do is that it will prevent the latex from rotting away, and it also will preserve the latex, making the latex a lot more healthy and a lot more long lasting. Keep on doing it, even brush it on the inside a little bit with your hands, and voila! Your mask should last as years goes by. Now you don't have to worry about it rotting. Do that with any latex mask that appears to be rotting. Otherwise, it'll look something like this. Step number 3. Now, we're still in the latex mask territory. The Michael Myers mask. You know, the most common mask for any Halloween holiday or any slasher killer out there. Despite Michael Myers not doing a good job taking care of his own mask, let's not be lazy like him and let's actually care for our own masks by taking care of it. If you happen to sweat inside of your mask, wearing it for hours and hours just like Michael Myers, you would want to clean some of that out. Again, latex is a natural material and it will degrade from the oils from your skin. So to take care of this, if your mask is damp with sweat, take a clean rag and rub the inside of the mask. This will absorb any sweat that might be soaking inside the mask. And you guessed it, after you're done, sprinkle it with light cornstarch to preserve the mask even more. Our last and final step of the mask care, Asylum Ghost, is to keep your latex mask stuffed. Stuffing your latex mask is important, not only if you want to emulate the actor's head shape whenever he wears the mask, but you have to keep the mask stuffed in order to keep its shape. I'm going to use cut up pieces of grocery bags and some paper towels and some cotton. So go ahead and stuff the inside of the mask. I'm going to start off with the neckline here. And then I'm going to stuff the inner corner of the eye cuts and basically push some of the stuffing just so it hits the temple areas of the mask, basically where the cheekbones are. I'm going to continue stuffing because I want this mask to be life lasting, but I also want it to make it look like it's being worn by the actor. So go ahead and keep stuffing your mask, playing around with it. Also, you don't want to make the stuffing look too harsh. That's why I'm bringing up the subject of making it look like the actor is wearing it, because if you stuff it too much, it might look a little bit wonky and silly. So go ahead and stuff it for your liking and desire, and to the point where it actually looks good on display. It looks like it's being worn, which is kind of creepy. So keep stuffing your mask, keep playing around with it, keep stuffing it to your desired liking, and once you're done, it should look something like this. Now that you got your mask clean, prepped, you should be good to go for another killing spree. And that, Asylum Ghost, is 4 ways on how to take care of your mask if it's either plastic or resin or latex. I'm serious, you really want to take care of your latex masks, otherwise your Michael Myers mask will look worse than the first picture it showed up on screen. This isn't actually how latex rots in real life, Asylum Ghost. You want to see how a latex mask would actually rot? Well, here is the original Michael Myers mask from the original 1978 film that was also used in Halloween 2. And look how it looks today without anyone taking care of it. It's just a rotting mess, but it still looks pretty creepy. So make sure you do these steps to prevent this from happening. That will be it for today's video, Asylum Ghost. Hopefully you guys like this video. Do you guys hate it? Think it's okay? Let me know in the comments below. What do you guys think of my new t-shirt? What do you guys think of the tips and tricks on how to take care of your mask and preserve them? And also, let's not forget to thank Miss Liz for giving me this idea. She actually asked me if I could do a video about mask care, and I decided, you know what, I will do that, but why don't I make it into a killer fashion? And she agreed, obviously. So, and also don't forget to check out Miss Liz's YouTube channel. She also has a YouTube channel. Don't forget to check her out. The link will be in the description below. And also while you're there, make sure you subscribe to her channel. Alright, Asylum Ghosts, including you, Miss Liz. I will see you guys in the next video.